And today, the requirement is Afro. Looking across the room, with the exception of one or two people, everyone here is natural. And why is that? It's interesting, isn't it? Why is it all of a sudden there's this demand for your own hair? Is it because we as a people are rising consciously? Or have we woken up? As Marcus Garvey said. Anyone remember what Marcus Garvey said? Anyone care to repeat the famous Marcus Garvey word? Wake up, you mighty race. You can do anything.
You will.
You can. You dare. So there you are. So 30, 40 years later, it's interesting because I've managed to stay the course. I've stayed the course because I've been doing this for over 30, 40 years, right? And what I found today, I'm doing less straightening, or if you like, manipulating or damaging of the hair. Because when you apply, in those days, to get the hair from, so this is the hair shaft, by the way, guys. Hair shaft. Let's call this the hair shaft. And let's call this the scalp. So this is the scalp. This is the hair shaft. Let's do it at the head there as well. My drawings is really disgusting. So guys, so in those days, listen very carefully. You had to take the hair from this state, which is its natural state, and straighten the hair. So we had to then apply what was then called caustic soda. So really toxic chemical. As a matter of fact, this has a pH balance of 9.6. That's acid. And this chemical could seep into your scalp over time, over 30, 40 years, and erode your blood vessels, your blood tissues, and there's something called the sebaceous gland. And in the sebaceous gland, by the way, is what provides the hair with nutrient. It's a conditioner. It's called sebum. So visualize 30, 40 years of straightening your hair. This would be dry. And somebody says, a famous black doctor says, ultimately you will get cancer. So I'm amazed at this, guys, because it's our ancestors talking to us. And all of a sudden, black women everywhere, black children, black teenagers, they don't want their hair to be straightened. And I'm fascinated by that. And what's nice about this also, it actually brings into the equation the barbering of Afro hair. All right? So we have a wonderful acronym that we call BLACKS. Am I making sense?
Yeah.
Right. So we have a wonderful acronym called BLACKS. And I'll tell you what, this is an amazing word because I didn't realize what it actually meant until I look back on the term. So it's called BLACKS. We sometimes say B for blacks in our company. All right? So by the way, guys, all this ties in with the whole concept of moving from this to this to this. So this means bald. This means braid. This means locks. This means afro. This means weave or wrap. Black people wrap their hair a lot of the time. Mm-hmm. And this means curl, and this means kinky. So isn't it amazing? This is what we call... and straight, blacks. Blacks. Listen.
Afro.
The A is for afro.
Yeah. And the W, wigs, weaves, and wraps. Mm-hmm. And the reason being,